We're talking about steaks on a pellet grill. Not every pellet grill is made equal. Today is all about the basics. Which one do you prefer? We have a smoked, a reverse seared, and a grilled. All right, we got that Traeger rocking and rolling. We got the Ironwood XL today. Why? With all the pellet grills I have. We did a video, which pellet grill sears the best. A lot of the responses I got back was not all pellet grills have the availability or the ability to sear with open flame. And I thought that was fair. Even though I got asked about it, we did a video and it didn't necessarily connect. So today is all about using a grill that does not have open flame technology. What do I mean by that? The Pit Boss, the Lone Star, and the Weber all have the ability to crank up high temperatures. You have the flame lever on the Pit Boss and it opens up that fire pot and you can grill right on top of it by the fire touching the meat. Same similarities with the Lone Star. The Weber's a little bit different, but it still has that grill idea. Steaks on the pellet grill, 3 different ways. Let's go. First things first, if you want to use salt and pepper, that's fine. We're going to use shake that, salt, pepper, garlic, and butter. Match made in heaven. Season liberally or season a lot. This is a big chunk of meat, so it can handle it. We just started the pellet grill, so it's going to take a little ways for it to go. We've had our meat sitting out, I don't know, about 20 minutes. So we'll have about 20 more minutes to go. That way these seasonings have a little chance to penetrate the meat. All right, things to mention when you're talking about steaks on a pellet grill. Regardless of the caliber of steak you have, the most important thing is the size. I would try to stay away from your thinner style steaks when it comes to smoking a steak. It just doesn't have long enough to be on the grill to be worth your effort. For a thinner steak, I'd rather do open flame, charcoal, or pellet all the way because you get that good sear patch. We did opt for a little thicker steak. They're on sale right now, so we took advantage of the offerings. These are about 1.25 pound steaks. That's a little bit larger than what we normally get, but the advantage is well worth it. Why? Because the thicker the steak, the more time it has on the smoker, which means more smoke flavor can adhere. It takes longer to warm up, and so you get all those benefits of using a pellet smoker. All right, we have our meter thermometers. It's very important that you know or understand what temperature your meat is at all times, so we're just going to set those in there. And you're just looking for the middle part of the steak. Temperatures to be careful of. When you're smoking all the way through, as low as the temperature we're going to be going, we're rocking 225 on that super smoke mode. You want to carry that steak almost all the way through. When we talk about carryover cooking typically involves a higher temperature. Your steak's not going to rise in temperature that much when it comes to your smoked only steak. So the smoke only steak is going to go to about, I would say about 125 degrees for us, okay? When it comes to the reverse seared, we're going to pull about 110 degrees because then we're going to jack that Traeger up, lower the grates on there. I'll show you how to do that. What that does is get the flame or the grates closer to the fire source, which create a hotter surface for you. And we're going to pull about 110, and that way you can finish about the 125 mark. That gives you time to sear on both sides. And when it comes to the grilled steak, I'm going to let it rest outside so the temperature has a chance to rise just a little bit. And then we'll be able to finish that on the grill, start to finish, on the highest setting it has, and grill it like a normal steak. Taking advantage of that super smoke mode. We're going to use the top rack. First one goes down. It's going to be smoked the whole way. The second one goes down, and that's going to be a reverse seared steak. So we're going to pull this at 125, and we'll pull this at 110. Once we pull it at 110, we'll be able to just hold it a little bit while our grill heats up so we can sear and grill our third steak. All right, about 40 minutes later, we need to pull this one right here. Hopefully that's number 3. It is. So this has a little bit ways to go. Not even 10 minutes later, this thing has reached 125 degrees internal. So I have our little warming oven set at that temperature right now. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna simply remove this. Each grill is different. We'll jack the temperature up as high as we'll go. 500 degrees. Each pellet grill I have has its own unique feature, so I'm taking advantage of the one that we have here. So I know you're going to say, well, I don't have that feature, but there's a lot of pellet grills that might have a different feature. I'm just trying to use what it has. So we're going to turn it upside down. And what that does is it gives you your grates closer to the fire source. All right, it grills up to temp, 500 plus. And now we're going to grill it just like we would a normal steak. Look at about 2.5 to 3 minutes on the first one. We're going to just turn it on a new spot, just like that. Get those hatch marks. More for visual than anything. Pulled the grilled steak off. And now we're going to put that reverse seared steak right on the same spot. And we're going to grill it just like we did our original one. We're going to do 2 minutes, flip it 2 minutes, and hit that magic number for about 125 degrees. Alrighty, there you go. So really quickly, we have the smoked all the way through. We have the grilled and we have the reverse seared. Doesn't seem like there's that much difference when it comes to color, but we are dealing with a pellet grill. There comes some, not capability issues, but you know, it's really hard to get a great sear on something we don't have that open flame, even at 500 degrees. So just trying to speak to the masses out there. Is there one that you want to try first? I am a spinalis fan, so I don't know who couldn't be if you eat a ribeye. I know you don't like a lot of meat in your mouth, so we're going to do smoked first. Get a lot of pepper in that. This right here is the spinalis, so we'll cut it from the same spot. And this is grilled all the way through. Now, we all can agree that pellet smokers don't perform their best and the pellets don't shine at that high temperature. But you can see at that temperature, you're still getting a little bit of smoke flavor. There's a difference. Absolutely different. And on the third one is probably the most popular, whether it be a pellet smoker or a charcoal griddle, you name it. All right, you want to pick your winner? Was there enough of a difference?
They're all good, but I like the smoke and the sear. Best of both worlds.
I agree. I think I'd rank it like that. I think I'd do the reverse sear, the grilled, and then the smoked. We did a smoked ribeye all the way through when we did a sandwich not too long ago. It was the first time I'd ever actually smoked a ribeye all the way through, and I thought, wow, we should do this more often. So I'm glad we did this. Hopefully you guys learned something. It's really about temperature management. I would err on the side of caution. Lower your temp down. 250 is probably pretty popular, but try to get that 225 mark. It just allows the meat to stay on the grill a bit longer. If you're looking for smoke flavor, that can do it for you. If not, crank up the temp. Cook it at 300 and you get less smoke flavor because it's on the grill less time, plus the pellets burn at a higher rate, so they're not as smoky. So there we go, 3 steaks on a pellet grill. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share with your friends. Peace.